Hello, you're looking at a very unusual AvenueX all dressed up for a special video. If you follow me on community post, you know I talked about another copyright strike that has recently happened to my channel. 人在江湖飘，哪有不挨刀? My superhero first impression video got taken down by a copyright holder of this drama's distribution right overseas or on YouTube. I filed a counter notification. That video may come back, may not, I don't know. I haven't done anything that's against YouTube's rule. It's a total fair use thing. But for every creator who's on YouTube for long enough, we all know this platform's copyright system is completely broken. PewDiePie got claimed against himself by somebody who claims that they own his video in the name of him hiring them. If you check out his last year's video about something on his channel that got claimed by somebody that he cannot actually get back. So if a creator of over 100 million can have that problem, I mean, haha, what am I supposed to complain about as a tiny channel that still hasn't managed to go past 100k? Still though, I think it's necessary taking this as an opportunity to talk a little bit about my plan for this channel and basically just chat with my audiences while I'm dressed up. Today, I have quite a few items to run through in this video regarding my channel, and I have it time-coded for your reference. So let's first talk about backup. Say if one day something out of my control destroys my channel and one day you wake up and realize you can't access AvenueX. Here are 3 places you can go to see my updates. I will be telling people what is my plan, what is the progress, if there's anything relating to the news of this channel. Number 1 is the backup channel. A couple of years ago, I've had a stream of copyright strike happening to me. At that time, I said I'm gonna set up a backup channel. I went back to check it, it's still there. There is a link in the description box, so that's the number 1 place you can go. Then if you want to know what is going on with the channel if shit happened, first go to the coffee page, which I have set up for years and I've got a lot of lovely patrons there. I'm not asking you to buy me a coffee right now. Don't do that. Okay, this basically is a way of letting me post things that can get to people who know about my YouTube channel. So I'll leave a link to my Ko-fi or Ko-fi. I still don't know what's the official way of pronouncing it. I will be posting there and you'll be able to see what is going on. As a third place, to have certain updates if shit happens, which basically functions similarly as the Ko-fi page, it will be my website, AvenueX.ca. If you click into that website, you'll see the navigation bar and you'll be able to find I've added a new navigation tab, a new page just called YT Updates. If you click into it, it would just be a blank page that has a few words there. And worst case scenario, one day you'll click into that page and you're gonna find shit happened. Here is what I'm gonna do. I hope I never resolve to any of these 3 ways. My backup channel, Ko-fi page, or my website page. I'll leave all the links in the description box. You can just copy, and if you really care about my channel, use your best, most often used note system on your phone. Just copy and paste it there. Make it searchable. Point number 2 for this video. Let me talk about a couple of things I've been thinking about regarding the content on my main and second channel. First, the second channel. The second channel currently holds my new videos of handcrafts, what I do in my studio, velvet flower making, and also my edits on dramas. In the future, it will still be functioning mostly like that, putting content that is not strictly related to drama, but I like doing on that channel. I switch off money making for all my edits because I don't own the music, I don't own the drama, I never make money on YouTube on my edits. And usually they naturally become not legible for money because I use other people's music. Still though, there is the risk of it getting copyright strike. Currently on there are some edits that I've done for Word of Honor, this year for Under the Skin, and some mixed cut. Here is what I would do in the future. When a new drama comes and inspires me to do edits, I'll still put all the edits on my second channel, Avenue Extra. And regardless of how well or not well it does, I would keep it there for a couple of months and then delete them. Unless there are those super mixed edits, such as one actor's 10 different dramas cut together or 40 dramas edits mixed together. They contain too many different shots from different dramas and usually just 1-2 seconds. So it's unlikely to get copyright strike because you can't even tag it properly. Nobody can find it really with the system unless they have some supercomputer. So those are unlikely to get copyright strike. But if those edits are about a specific drama, say about Guardian, about Untamed, Word of Honor, specific about that, it's much easier for the system to flag it. So for those videos, when I produce new ones, I'll delete them after 3 months, something like that. And for the current ones that you would see on my Avenue Extra channel, I will be deleting them, most of them, in 1 week's time. If there's one particular one you really like, you can download it. It's really easy. Just type in Google and then search YouTube video download. There are a million ways to download it. Super easy and fast. The under the skin ones I've put out, which happened around March and April this year, I'm gonna keep them till end of June and then delete them. So that would be my second channel in the future, what I want to do with it. Then for my main channel, the other day I checked, I had 516 videos. I've already started deleting some old ones, the ones that are only working for the time being, such as I announce something is available in my shop or something I'm about to do, and once the time passes, it no longer means anything. And a couple of older edits on dramas that I haven't deleted. I should have it on the second channel, but back then there wasn't a second channel. Those videos, I've deleted about 15 of them. So right now, if you go on my main channel, there are about 500 freaking videos. Unbelievable. I'm gonna go in regularly to delete some very old ones. So from the earliest day working towards now that are not really getting any views. I've had videos that haven't got 1 view for like last month or something, 0 views. So there's no point of them being there anymore. They are too unrelated to current time. Those ones I'm gonna start deleting. The ones that are doing well, the ones people like, don't worry. If there's a particular video you like, it's unlikely I'm gonna delete it because I can tell on the back end if people like the video. So irrelevant videos, no longer performing anything videos, that just makes my library look too big and candidates for potential copyright strike. And YouTube doesn't have a time limit. It could be 10 years down the line, I have 1,000 videos and one of the 10 years old video got copyright strike, which would be just stupid to think about. Then for the weekly videos I've been making, right now it's already 131, incredible, that I do on every Saturday. I'm thinking about starting to delete the very old ones. Maybe I keep 1 year to 1.5 years. That's closest to current date always on my channel. But even older ones, as time goes on, I start to delete them because they are irrelevant anymore. 2 years ago, news video about when a drama is gonna air. Who cares, really? And who would watch that, right? It doesn't make sense to keep it there. Those older videos, I'm gonna gradually start to delete them. I hate clutter, you can tell. You know, my room is pretty empty most of the time. I promise I'm not Xue Baochai. If you read Hong Lou Meng, I'm so not like her, but in terms of arranging your room, I have similar things. It's like I like white, clean color and no clutter. And honestly, just reducing resources on the internet of me floating everywhere so that one day people can make a perfect deepfake of me. I mean, with all the content I've put out with my face on it, you probably can already do a pretty convincing deepfake if you want to. We live at a weird time, there's nothing we can do about that. It's one thing I have to bear as a content creator. Part 3 is regarding the content and what I'm thinking about doing. As you know, right now I have 3 videos out every week. Saturday, it would be the weekly news video that has been running. They will be keep happening on Saturday. As for Tuesday and Thursday, when they first get published, I've gotten used to doing it. Not that it's easy, but you just build up a stamina and you get used to it. Not saying I want to break that schedule, it's been working fine for me. But I do want to make a little bit change because I feel it's quite stale and I am kind of getting bored out of that. So I'll still try to put 2 videos out during the week. And I'm thinking about keeping Tuesday mostly on drama reviews. And then for Thursday, I want to call it the Blind Box Thursday. If it happens to be a week where a lot of new dramas that are very interesting coming, I can still make a review on that day, but I could also have a video that is other things, such as talking about culture and language, such as the reality versus drama series. I've done number 1. I do have plans for those videos. Just recently, there are too many new dramas that takes my attention away. It may be a Thursday that doesn't have anything just because I'm bored and uninspired or too busy to make a video. It'll be an empty Thursday. It could be a Thursday where I talk about an old drama that's no longer easy to find but still is very fun to talk about. Or it could be something else. Leave it open for future development. So in the future, it will be a more reliable Tuesday of drama review. Thursday, something can happen or may not. Most likely it's still gonna happen, but if not, don't get surprised. And then Saturday, the weekly news. Now, let me come to the last point, which would be one of the things I'm thinking about starting on my Thursday videos that would involve my lovely audiences more. I've been running this channel for 5 years and mostly it's just me talking in front of a camera. And YouTube doesn't support live or bullet comment like Bilibili and most of the Asian platforms. Not a thing culturally, I guess, for YouTube. I just wish they could utilize it because it could be so engaging and interesting. Here is one new type of videos that can come on my Thursday slot, which is, if you've ever bought anything from my shop, you'll find there's a stamp often that comes with it. It's also on my postcard. That's like a tagline called Live Your Story. So I'm thinking, maybe just work off that, and I'm gonna make Thursday a slot for possible videos in a series called Tell Your Story. There's one thing that I can do very well ever since I was a kid, which is storytelling. I remember distinctively when I was 4 years old, I could listen to a story on cassette tape. Yeah, that was a long time ago. We used tape back then. And I can repeat the story. Not like word by word, but I can repeat the plot and I can tell the story and I can make all the kids who live in the neighborhood come in and listen to me just tell them stories. It's like 出场设置. And it's just something that comes naturally to me, and probably one of the reasons that I was able to do this channel for this long and not giving up on it. Might as well just take good advantage of that. So here's my idea called Tell Your Story. If you have a story, personal story, a story of a friend, story you've heard, it could be a funny story, ridiculous story, scary, horrible story, or it could be something that really you want to tell, but then maybe because you don't have a big enough social media following, don't have access to a lot of strangers while you can keep your identity secret. Maybe you want to hear random people from everywhere in this world's opinion and suggestions and what they think of certain things. Maybe you just want to have a free and safe way of listen to other people's feedback of a particular thing that goes on in your life. Anything, right? You think is worth sharing, and it will be interesting for me to tell that for you. That's what I'm thinking about the Thursday Tell Your Story videos. I have my official email on the channel description, hello@avenuex.ca. In the email, you can hide your identity. You don't have to tell me who you really are. You can just get one of those like proton mail, whatever, if you really worry about your security and stuff. You can make up all kinds of names for your characters. You don't have to tell me anything really specific about it. And you can also tell me if you want me to further encode it and make it even, like more blurry. That could all work. I'll leave it in the description in terms of how you title it so that I can immediately spot in my inbox where I get a lot of emails that this is for this particular video slot. And then you can write me a story that you think will be interesting for me to tell to my audiences. I mean, it could even be like something, I have the ambition to open a bubble tea shop and I spent all my savings and I failed. I mean, it sounds very sad, but it just may be very interesting sharing that experience with other people so that they don't fall into the same pitfall. If that story I think is worth telling, I'm gonna email back to you and then we can discuss more about if you have worries about this and that and when I may put it out, how I may tell it, I'll try to make it fun basically. And let's see how it runs. And I do want to emphasize 2 points beforehand, which is number 1, if you submit your story, it's not a guarantee that I can make it to my video slot. I'll try my best, but depending on whether it fits the overall, vibe of my channel and whether I have time at the time and then everything considered. Number 2 is, if your story happens to be an epic story of like 10,000 words worth and it is really good, but it's really long. In your first email to me, maybe just give me a synopsis. Don't actually write it out. I've actually received emails that's over 5,000 English words long. I'm not kidding. And I keep scrolling and couldn't see the end of it. I got shocked. And the shock itself just made me stop reading. I'm definitely gonna get flattered, but I also get scared. If you happen to have an epic but very long story, don't do it in the first email. That's one thing I can think of that might be interesting and might work for a long time to come, that may be valuable to my audiences, that I can do for you lovely people. So that should be the end of this video, inspired by the recent horrendous things happening to my channel. I can't do this. I should learn how Liu Yifei did that thing with her fingers with this fan, because this fan's weight is different from those folding fan. Need practice. But anyway, I can never do it as pretty as she does. But hey, you know, she's an actress. She's one of the prettiest. Why do I compare myself to her? That will be the end of this video. All the things that I suggest would be best for you to do is in the description box below. Thank you for watching this special update from AvenueX. Please take care, live long, and happy drama watching.